Thanks for stopping by my market report. My name is Mike, and this market report is about mortgage rates and what drives them on a daily basis, why they fluctuate sometimes on a daily basis, or why they go up and down, and how they and the trend that they're partaking. This is not about rate quotes or anything like that because, well, there's a lot of websites for that. There's a lot that goes into rate quotes. And, well, if you guys need that, just go ahead and reach out to me. I am a loan officer. I do work with national lenders. I can help you with a personalized rate quote for your specific scenario. And if you guys have questions about mortgage programs, that's available out there as well. I can certainly answer those questions. If you're looking to refinance or purchase and need a pre-approval, please feel free to reach out again. We'd love to be able to help you guys out. Meanwhile, let's just jump right into this report. As you can see by the highlights, we do got a number of economic data to go over. We'll start off with the retail sales for the month of April. So back in March, it rose 9.8%. Of course, we got the stimulus checks at that point, so there was a big spike. Forecast was calling for 1% for the month of April, and it became unchanged. Now, if we remove the big ticket items like autos that could, the big numbers that could really obscure the numbers, we had 8.4% increase in March. Forecast was calling for a 0.7% increase in the month of April. However, it dropped 0.8%. So those autos really made a big difference in the month of April here, as you can see here. We also got capacity utilization. So back in March, it was 74.4%. Forecast was calling for 75%, and it came in pretty close at 74.9, so pretty much right in line there. Now, we also got industrial production for the month of April. It rose 1.4% back in March. Forecast was kind of 0.1%. It came pretty close at 0.7%. So not pretty close to being in line, but not quite there. But again, not a big miss there. Not like retail sales here. We also got consumer sentiment. So we had an 88.3 back in April. Forecast is showing people being a lot more happy at 90.4. However, it dropped quite a bit down to 82.8 in the month of, in May this month here. So people aren't feeling as well this month as we saw last month, probably because a lot of stuff that's going on in the news with the pipeline, uh, stuff like that, and inflation talk. People probably aren't feeling as rosy as they were last month. Last but not least, we got a business inventories for the month of March. So February it rose 0.5%. Increase forecast or for 0.3% for the month of March, and it did coming in right at expectations. So overall, retail sales do have a high impact, and that would probably would normally make the markets not feel so well. However, we'll look at the headline news. Stocks are still up as a result. They'll kind of look at line with the big March reading that they'll kind of keep an eye on that, but they're not as worried about the retail sales on that as well. The big thing was inflation. It was basically a one-day big sell-off for pretty much all the markets. However, since then we did start coming up a little bit. There's a report out, CDC basically saying anyone who's fully vaccinated should be good to go without having to wear masks. So that's also helping investors feel that we'll get back onto emerging economy here fully, that we can people feel more confident, can go out there and of course spend money and work and stuff like that, they can feel a little bit more confident about where things are going. So uh, that they're feeling a little bit more optimistic in that regard as well. So let's see how mortgage rates are playing today. We are up 6 basis points. We did start the morning a little higher. We have pulled down a little bit. Not quite enough for a price improvement. However, the day is still young, so it's possibly could pull back a little bit and maybe get a price improvement. But because we haven't really had that big of a jump, usually we like to look at 12 basis points or higher before we see a price improvement. But right now, we could potentially see later in the day get that. But right now, we're up 6 basis points. We got room. We're kind of no man's land before for our floor, the 50-day moving average and our 25-day moving average. So we got plenty of room in either direction to move. Yields are down a little bit, so we're just testing our 50-day moving average here, and just above that, and we're at 1.64 for the day so far. All right, so that's pretty much the wrap. Mortgage rates are unchanged so far, but again, the day is young, and that could change. Um, so, anyways, you guys got questions, please feel free to reach out. Love to be able to talk to you guys. Otherwise, you guys enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you guys on Monday's video. Take care. Bye bye.